What's happening? Yeah, man, this karate guy, he used to say this to me. He used to say, he'd go like this and he'd go, try not to speak. And how important of a lesson that was. It's like, people don't realize, man, they have a talking problem. And every single word we say, all our actions are constantly being monitored. And if you just carelessly run your mouth, you're literally giving the machines ammunition to use against you later. And people just don't realize that. They're unaware, or maybe they're aware, but they're unaware of the full scope. Because, I think about it and I'm like, all right, imagine if you leave the room. The machines hear people run their mouth about people when they're not in the room. And it just gives the machine, or whoever has access to utilize the machine, uh, of basically an all-seeing eye, a proverbial all-seeing eye, which is that's kind of like the universal symbol of Lucifer. Which, in Isaiah 14 it says he will be like the Most High. What is it like to be like God? You can see everything and know everything about everyone. Okay, so in a way now with these machines, they literally can have an all-seeing eye perspective on us, and they see what happens when you're in this room and you're having this conversation. They see what you're saying to people about other people on the phone. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're listening to your conversation. They're seeing if you're distracted, or how they're finding out how to pick your fucking brain from afar. And it's like, it'd be better just to try not to speak, because you give the machines less to go on. You know what I'm saying? Only speak about things that are important. You know what I'm saying? Small talk. And another thing, blabbing about people, you also, when you talk about people and their problems, you're also informing the machine how to invade those people's lives and have a wedge to modify their behavior, like operant conditioning, like Pavlov's dog. They know how to ring your bell from afar because they got the all-seeing eye is on every single machine, dude. It's like, it seems like sometimes the social media knows everything about you, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. And it's like, how in the hell does this happen? Because I don't reveal everything about myself. But it's like, this is what it was saying on that new Terminator movie. That it was saying that that Genesis, basically, and I think that's a reference to Google. It says Judgment Day began when Genesis was born. So maybe Judgment Day has happened when Google was born, but this is a fake Judgment Day. This is like an all-seeing eye type Judgment Day, where all these secret societies and the high-powered people can look into your life, and they got these detailed dossiers on you and your behavior and shit. And you're not going to be able to hide a lot of stuff from these people anyway, and they already know that. So when they give you a new inquisition, they'll be able to replay you exactly what you said. So therefore, in a way, they will be like kind of in a godlike feeling position. Think about that, how much power that is when you know more about people than they realize about themselves now. You know what I'm saying? Where the machine knows you better than you do, because a lot of us are self-deceived. So we don't really see ourselves for what we really are anyway. You know what I'm saying? And then, but it's funny, that's why you really do got to branch out to someone else, and they can analyze you better than you can. But until you're humble enough to realize that, you know what I'm saying, self-deception will continue, and then the machine will capitalize on that somehow. And it literally, like, which device is it that is monitoring me and spying on me? Is it my Wi-Fi? Is it the smart meter? Is it this phone? Is it their phone? Is it my aunt's Obama phone? Is it the Roku box? Is it my mom's Windows 10 on her computer? Is there agents coming around here who actually are Gestapo agents? You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's all of the above, and it's satellites, and it's dump boxes, and it's stingray devices, and it's fucking uh microwave X-ray devices. Maybe it is the street camera microphones and hidden cameras that they've been setting up everywhere. The gunshot detectors that are really just microphones to observe. Once again, to listen to people and what they talk about while they're just loosely blabbing the lips. Just that's it's you can't let yourself get chatty Cathy. You know what I'm saying? Because if you get chatty Cathy, you'll end up later wanting to you'll put your foot in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way the things work. The more sometimes you say, the worse and worse you make yourself look. Sometimes it's better to recognize and be stoic and shell up. You know what I'm saying? Not everything that you think. It's like not every thought should be spoken out loud. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. People have to take that into consideration now. We didn't before. Before we could go walk outside and have a private conversation, but now we really can't. They can have a drone, they can have a hidden microphone, they can have a little rock that is actually a recording device. And it was on the Jesse Ventura Infogard episode where it showed all these spy devices that the government has and how they can shoot like basically a little like spit wad that sticks on your car. They can follow you around everywhere. It's got a fucking microphone and a microchip in it. So I mean, we this isn't paranoia. This isn't conspiracy. Like, look, vague, outlandish conspiracy theory. No, this is technologic fact. You know what I'm saying? This is up to date intel on the intelligence. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and even what I do know and can prove, it's probably light years beyond what I actually know. I mean, what's to say they can't really go in time and kind of go back on you, go forward on you? You know what I'm saying? Or us, or everyone all at once. I'm not sure how it works, but I mean that's a possibility too. But however, that seems that is unlikely, and that would be a good cover story. Or I mean, if you make people believe that you can go back in time or forward in time, that would give you a lot of illusion power over people as well. So a lot of times like when it comes to the all-seeing eye, proverbial all-seeing eye, machine, Big Brother, Orwellian, technocracy. Most of it is just a big magic act, and it's just there technologically and resource superior to all of us. They got a big giant New World Order that can all gang up on any one old person, or they all can engage us all at the same time simultaneously. And it's like all of us are all struggling and toiling most of the time, it seems like, by ourselves against these people. So it is like we are fucking highly outgunned, highly uh, outmined. They got more smarts, more access to machines that actually can double, triple, and force magnify them by exponential uh, advances. Man, it's crazy out here. But yeah, man, we live in a proverbial all-seeing eye society.